What is going on, guys? It's your boy Chris. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into the channel on this Friday, February 8th, 2019. This is your top 5 Fridays. Now today, you guys voted up on Twitter that you guys want to see a top 5 greatest heel turns in wrestling history. This is going to be the video right here today. I will reveal my top 5 greatest heel turns on this video today. If you guys haven't checked it out, I uploaded Raw review, SmackDown review, NXT review, Throwback Thursday pay-per-view review just yesterday. I uploaded WrestleMania 30 with Brock Lesnar ending the streak and how I felt about it and everything else. All those videos will be down below in the description. Go ahead, guys, and check that video out. If you guys like these top 5 Fridays, guys, hit that thumbs up. Comment down below what are your top 5 greatest heel turns in wrestling history. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, watching this video for the very first time, hit that subscribe button down below and ring those bells for all notifications. Let's begin my top 5 greatest heel turns in wrestling history. Now, what does a heel turn mean to you? I want to know. What does a heel turn mean to you guys? Like, when it comes to heel turns and everything, what are your favorite heel turns of all time? There's so many that I can think of. There's just so many when it comes to heel turns I can think of. Brett turning heel in 97. You know, there's a lot of heel turns. Stone Cold turning heel in 2001. You know, Triple H turning heel in 2002. Everything. The Rock turning heel. Shit. A lot of heel turns, bro, over the years. But I'm going to reveal my top 5 right here on this video. Coming in at number 5 is CM Punk. You guys remember CM Punk turning heel at Raw 1000? When he faced John Cena for the WWE Championship? I know you guys remember it. CM Punk turning heel at Raw 1000. Now we're going to go over the video right here. I have the video right here. CM Punk attacks The Rock at Raw 1000. This is my number 5.
Oh, it's just months of emotion running out of Big Show, looking for revenge here tonight against John Cena. Punk! And the assault continues and Punk's done nothing. Punk has turned his back on this.
Let me turn this down just a little bit. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, folks, I got all of these clips on YouTube and my laptop has been acting up lately, so let this video load for just a little bit. So if you guys remember, Punk turned heel on The Rock because The Rock on that night, you guys remember Raw 1000, right? You guys remember Raw 1000 when Rock announced, oh, the winner, well, who most likely was gonna enter the Royal Rumble 2013 as WWE champion, they was gonna face The Rock that night. So Punk took that as an offense. Like, oh, how can The Rock come over here all of a sudden and get a championship match? I felt that same way. Just because you beat John Cena at WrestleMania, that's going to give you a championship match at the Royal Rumble? So, I knew it was going to be Punk. Punk was so white hot around 2012. He was so white hot. After beating Del Rio at Survivor Series 2011 to win the championship, he held that championship for over the entire year, for the rest of 2011 and the whole entire year of 2012. So I think that was one of the greatest title reigns in the PG era. So then Punk, after his championship match against John Cena, who cashed in Money in the Bank, by the way, Big Show comes in and interrupts. Is the video loaded? I think it did. But I'm not going to play it. So, Punk is just waiting on the ring and shit. Rock comes out of nowhere. Big Show's attacking John Cena. Rock comes in, attacks the Big Show and everything. Just when The Rock was about to do the people's elbow, Punk comes out of nowhere and attacks The Rock. I'm like, whoa, Punk turned heel? Yes. You see, the one thing I love about a heel turn, you do less work. You start talking, the fans start booing you. Let the fans do the work for you. The fans are doing 50% of the work for you. Just that easy. So Punk attacks The Rock. Punk gives The Rock the GTS. So Punk ended up holding the championship for the rest of 2012, going into 2013 against The Rock. And that's when The Rock beat Punk after his 434 day as champion. Crazy. Crazy shit. So Punk turning heel on The Rock is my number 5. Oh boy. Number 4. I know you guys don't. I don't know how you guys feel about number 4. Loki. I don't know how you guys feel about number 4. Remember when the Shield happened? The Shield with Rollins, Ambrose, and Reigns. Everything was going good for the Shield. My number 4. You guys might be, oh, that should be number 1. It's my number 4. Because I got my number 1 will absolutely shock you guys. My number 4, Seth Rollins sells out. Seth Rollins sells the fuck out. Now Seth Rollins turning heel, that led to a singles run. And I think with Rollins turning heel, that was the beginning of the Roman Reigns agenda. I don't know how you guys feel about it. But with Rollins turning heel, that was the beginning of the Roman Reigns agenda. You know, Roman had that match against Randy Orton at SummerSlam 2014. Then I think Reigns missed the rest of 2014. I think he had a sports hernia. Because he was suffering a sports hernia. And he won Superstar of the Year in 2014. I'm like, what the fuck did Roman Reigns do in 2014 to win Superstar of the Year? And I'm like, yeah, that is the very beginning. That is the entire beginning of, you know, that was the entire beginning of the Roman Reigns agenda. Like Roman Reigns getting shoved in our throats and shit. That was the beginning. So my number 4 is Seth Rollins turning heel. I have the clip for you guys. Enjoy.
Tonight, Plan B. There's always a Plan B.
So Reigns is looking at both Ambrose and Rollins. They step forward. Mind you, Reigns and Ambrose are stepping up. So Rollins is holding a steel chair. Attention to detail. Rollins was the only one that did not step up. Mind you, he has a steel chair in his hand. Nobody predicted the Shield was going to break up. Even I didn't. This caught me by surprise. This happened after Payback when it was the Shield versus Evolution in Batista, Orton, and Triple H. That was an incredible, it was a brutal match, by the way. A fantastic matchup. I recommend you guys to go watch that. So Rollins has a steel chair, and Reigns and Ambrose are stepping up for the challenge. After that, the fact that they were messed up the night prior at Payback. Rollins has a steel chair, and from there, the unexpected happened.
Oh my God! Just happened. Are you kidding me? Rollins down. He's assaulting Ambrose. Rollins assaulting Ambrose after he took out Reigns. What is going on here? You guys are on top of the world. Why in the world would Seth Rollins do this? My God, Rollins is destroying Ambrose. Broke that chair over.
Like, nobody expected Seth Rollins to just abandon the Shield and go solo. Now, obviously, this started Rollins, you know, winning Money in the Bank. I think Rollins turning heel was the beginning of his push. A lot of people, including Vince, saw a lot of potential in Seth Rollins. And guess what? It paid off. It honestly paid the fuck off. Rollins won Money in the Bank, held it to WrestleMania 31, cashed in on Brock and Roman. Then from there, Seth had that amazing 2015 until Seth had that injury in November in Dublin Ireland against Kane. So Seth Rollins is my number 4. I don't know why the fuck I put 3. But we're going to number 3. Rollins is my number 4. Number 3. Now we're number 3. Triple H. Now remember when Triple H tore his quadricep in 2001? Missed the entire year of 2001. Came back in 2002. Won the Royal Rumble. Beat Chris Jericho for the undisputed title. Lost the championship to Hulk Hogan. So we go to the summer of 2002.
Not long at all.
Well, hold on. Give me a second here. Hold the phone. So after Vengeance, there was a storyline of where Triple H was going to go. Either Raw or SmackDown. Stephanie was the GM of SmackDown. Bischoff was the GM of Raw. So Shawn Michaels comes out of nowhere, unannounced, unadvertised, comes out of nowhere and tells Triple H, let's run hell on Monday Night Raw. So we go to the next time on Raw, DX reunites until this happened. Nobody, including me, also nobody even saw this coming.
These people remember DX.
You're damn right. Are you ready?
I don't know if we are or not, but we better get
I
ready.
said, are you ready?
We're ready. I don't know if Eric Bischoff is ready.
Then, for the thousands in attendance, and for the millions watching at home, let's get ready to suck it!
Hey, wait a minute! What the hell? No! What is this? Triple H on a pedigree of Shawn Michaels! God almighty! What the hell is this about? What is this about? Look at this! Shawn Michaels has not been in the ring in 4 years. What the hell is this about? Look at him! Everybody is in shock!
So Triple H pedigree Shawn Michaels, and that was the beginning of their rivalry. Triple H turning heel against Shawn Michaels. They had that incredible match at SummerSlam 2002. That unsanctioned matchup. That matchup was fucking crazy. Shawn beats Triple H in Shawn's first match back in 4 years. After Shawn's back injury, I thought he would never come back. Especially with the injury that he had. Back at the 1998 Royal Rumble. That was the last time Shawn wrestled in the 20th century. That was the last time he wrestled in the 20th century. The last time. Was, I believe, after WrestleMania 14. But you guys catch my drift. So Michaels comes back after 4 years. Has that match against Triple H. Unsanctioned match. Just fucking brutal, by the way. And then that was the beginning of Shawn's comeback. Shawn ended up beating Triple H inside the Elimination Chamber for the World Heavyweight Championship at Survivor Series 02 at the old Madison Square Garden. Then the rivalry kept on and on and on. Their rivalry officially ended at Bad Blood 2004 in the longest Hell in a Cell match in WWE history. I remember they fought for like 47 minutes and 26 seconds, I believe. That is to this day the longest Hell in a Cell match in WWE history. So Triple H turning heel on Shawn Michaels on Raw 2002 is my number 3. Number 2, this also involves Shawn Michaels. Michaels, if you guys didn't know, Michaels also turned heel himself. And I've said this before on social media. You cannot be considered an all-time great without having a heel turn. I can name all the guys that has turned heel and ended up becoming an all-time great. Austin, Rock, Triple H, Shawn Michaels at one point, The Undertaker, Hogan. I mean, there's a lot of those guys that turn heel. and they ended up becoming all-time great superstars. All-time great superstars. Which, you know, something that Roman Reigns will never be. He will never turn heel at this point of his... In his career at this point, I think Roman will never turn heel. But number 2, this is going to be an interesting number 2. Remember the Rockers? Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels? They were a fantastic tag team. It was in a barber shop, I think at that segment, back in 1992. Yeah, I think it was back in 1992. Yeah, Barbershop, December 2nd, 1991. Going into 92. Shawn Michaels goes solo. You guys remember when Shawn Michaels super kicked Marty Jannetty? And he bashed his head through the barbershop window? This is my number 2.
I'm going to turn my back to you right now. And if you want to go on your own, then walk off and leave. If you want to stick together and make this thing work, when I turn around, we're going to shake hands and we're going to go on a rock and roll like the Rockers can do.
They need each other. You know that.
Sounds fair to me.
He's not going to walk away. They need each other.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Rockers!
Told you.
Glad to see that.
Told you.
Tag team specialists.
See, one without the other isn't any good. Oh, I knew he was going to do that. I just knew he was going to do that. He don't need Jannetty. I told you that off and on.
Are you kidding? What a despicable act that was.
You see, one thing I'm missing because of commentary, Bobby the Brain Heenan and Gorilla Monsoon. My God, I loved it. I loved the commentaries back then. I just loved it.
Oh my God!
Right through the glass window of the barber shop.
Jannetty tried to dive through the window to escape. Did you see that?
Are you blind?
What an act of cowardice!
Everybody's just booing Shawn Michaels. Everybody's just booing on Shawn. And then, this was honestly the beginning of Shawn Michaels' run to the top. The very beginning. He ended up winning, the Intercontinental Championship, the tag team title with Diesel and everybody else. Royal Rumble wins, European Championship, world titles. This was the beginning of Shawn, uprising to the top. This was the very beginning. So Shawn Michaels going heel on Marty Jannetty is my number 2. Number 1. You guys might low-key judge me for this. I don't know how you guys feel about this being number 1. But I said it at the beginning of the video. Let me know down below in the comment section, what is your top 5 greatest heel turns in wrestling history? My number 1, Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan. The immortal Hulk Hogan. Remember the Outsiders, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall? They left Vince and the World Wrestling Federation. They went to WCW and everything. And then they had a matchup against, I think, Sting and I believe it was Macho Man Randy Savage. So they were figuring out, who's going to be the third man? Who's going to be the third man? So Hogan comes out. And at Bash at the Beach 1996, everything changed in the world of professional wrestling. Everything changed. Hulk Hogan shocks the world at Bash at the Beach 1996.
Man! And then there was one, and it was Sting, and he didn't look too good. Hulkamania! Hulk Hogan is here! Hulk Hogan's here! Hulk Hogan is in the building! You're damn right he is! Go get him, Hulkster! Yeah, but whose side is he on? What are you talking about? Whose side is he on? What are you talking about?
Are you fucking fucking kidding me? This is the second time this has happened to me today, bro. This happened to me in going number 5, then happened number 1. I'm just gonna freeze it here. Alright. Is it back on? No, it's not. Never mind. I'll just tell you guys what happened. So, what ended up happening, so Macho Man Randy Savage laying down. Hulk Hogan's in the ring. So, everybody's questioning, oh, is he the third man? Is he the third man? Is he the third man? Hogan goes to the ropes and does the leg drop to Macho Man Randy Savage. So, Hulk Hogan was the third guy. He was the third man on the outside, and that's what started the NWO. I remember that promo very, very frequently. After Sting is getting Macho Man Randy Savage out of the ring and everything else, Mean Gene Okerlund, God rest his soul, Mean Gene Okerlund comes to the ring and tries to talk to Hogan on why he did what he did. So Hogan says, "This is the new world order of wrestling, brother." Something along those lines. But I remember watching that. It was just crazy. Very, very crazy. I'm like, out of all people turning heel, it's Hulk Hogan. Out of all people, it's Hulk Hogan turning heel. You would never expect somebody like Hulk Hogan to turn heel. But like I said, if you want to be considered as an all-time great, you got to go down at least one time through the dark side. Hogan wasn't scared of it. Look what that did for Hogan. Look what that did for Seth Rollins. Look what that did for Triple H back in 2002. He went on a big heel run from 2002 all the way to like what? I believe 2006. Yeah, I believe around 2006. Triple H was the heel. Michaels had turned heel, I believe, till like 95, 96. Michaels had turned heel till then, to 96, and then he went back to turn heel around 97, which made fucking DX and everything. That's about it, man. That's about it. Punk had a great heel turn. Who else had a great heel turn? Yeah, Hulk Hogan had that great heel turn in WCW. Hogan was never a heel back in WWE, in the World Wrestling Federation, until he came in 2002 as the NWO. So obviously all of a sudden that was squashed, and Hogan went on a solo run. I didn't mind it. It was fine with me for that. I think Hogan was coming to WrestleMania 18 against The Rock heel. He came out as a babyface in one of the most crazy WrestleMania matches of all time. Crazy. I hope one day I can review WrestleMania 18 for you guys, because that was one of my favorite WrestleManias of all time. But this is your top 5 greatest heel turns in wrestling history. This is the end of the video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed these top 5, if you guys enjoyed this top 5 video at all, guys, smash that like button as hard as you possibly can. Comment down below what is your top 5 greatest heel turns in wrestling history. And if you guys are visiting the channel for the first time and you're watching this video for the first time, hit that subscribe button down below. Turn that bell for all notifications. Like I said, guys, my content for this week, I did Raw review, SmackDown review, NXT review, and Throwback Thursday for WrestleMania 30. All of those videos will be down below in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys on Saturday, tomorrow, for the Wrestling Fan Podcast. I have a lot to say about what happened on the AEW Double or Nothing Ticket Information Party. A lot of shit happened. What are my thoughts on it? Hit that subscribe button down below. Turn that bell for all notifications. I will see you guys tomorrow on the very next episode of the Wrestling Fan Podcast. Follow me on social media. Twitter, Chris I'm Loring. Instagram, your boy Chris_WFB. And Snapchat at Chris Most Hated. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow for the very next episode of the Wrestling Fan Podcast. Talk to you guys later.